Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix 2018. In this episode, I'm going to be doing some of the prep work to get a blaze farm going. Quite a few other things too. Let's get started. And I want to figure out what to do about this, because I wanted to craft these things, but I don't want it to... I mean, I need to put them somewhere where it can and get at them, and, you know, this is not that place right now. So I don't know what can do that. There's nothing like the transducers mod or whatever it used to be called that could do that. So I'll have to think about this some more. So let me go do that, and I'll be back when I figure out what to do. Or, you know, maybe we'll actually make that Ender IO stuff that I tried to make a long time ago. But that's the problem. I want to make it. I need the pulsating iron, and that's how we got started on all. But that was the problem. I needed the pulsating iron, and this is how we triggered all this stuff to happen, and we have not gotten back to the actual thing we wanted to craft yet. So let me see if I can figure out the interfaces, and when I do that, I will come back and, you know, figure out something else. Alright, so after consulting the wiki, it said that you need to use an external storage in export-only mode in order to be able to do what I'm looking for, which is to have these items in here and export them automatically to the system. So basically, we've got all of this auto-crafting, all of the various alloys from Ender IO and thermal expansion, with the exception of Enderium, which that will require some more work I haven't done yet. So you can see we don't have any energetic alloy yet because it's still making them, and then using that to craft the vibrant alloy that I'm having it make. So I've taken down the drawers, compacting drawers. I need to make patterns for the nuggets for that. And I may take out the bronze from this drawer. I don't really need the bronze in here. And I may turn nickel into a compacting drawer, but we'll see. It may be fine just like it is. So that takes care of pretty much all of the auto-crafting needs that we have, I think. Let's go take a look at the crafting monitor, see what it's trying to do. Ah, we're out of gold. Like, completely out. So it was trying to build stuff, and we don't have that stuff. So we've got to go do some more resource mining and see what we can get, because we're almost out of iron. We are literally out of gold now. What do we have in here? We've got 48 gold ore, but we have no way to process it right now. Well, I mean, okay, we do. We don't have a way to get good tripling or quadrupling of stuff at the moment. So I've used up all the cinnabar and all the rich slag. So that's unfortunate. So there's a way to get cinnabar from the Thaumcraft cinnabar. So I'll probably want to look into that. We just need to get some more gelid cryotheum. So let's see here. I'll show you this room what I did to it so far. So I've made 2 alloy smelters. They are kind of, you know, getting full. I'm going to make another one for these 2 patterns. So we'll make another or another alloy smelter in alloys mode for this. And I want to make octadic capacitors, but I don't have the resource right now. Actually, I probably do. I probably have all the stuff I need at the moment, but we'll get to that in a little while. And then I've got 2 of the solderers set up to do the various processors and whatnot in there. So that's pretty much that. Let me go figure out how to do the Thaumcraft, or let me go figure out how I'm going to set up the gelid cryotheum to, you know, at least get us some more cinnabar so we can work on that. And then at least we can triple our ores. And then I'll be back. Alright, so thermal expansion didn't exist in 1.10. I kind of forgot they had these things, but there's a thing called a satchel, which I think is a little bit better than these iron backpacks I've been using. So I want to try out making some of those. So the nice thing is we can now use refined storage to craft those for us. So let's see here. I need some kind of wool, tin. Alright. So we will say ordinary, because it should be any kind of wool will work. Alright, I'm going to make, let's just go make a signalum one. Let's just go right to signalum. Alright, let's see, tin, invar, and the basic satchel. And then the reinforced requires electrum and invar. And then the signalum requires signalum and electrum. So I'm pretty sure that these backpacks can pick things up for you automatically when you go mining. So would have been maybe more useful earlier in the game had I remembered that this existed. But, you know, I still need to go branch mining, I think, and get some more iron. So let's try to make a satchel and see how it works. So I'm going to try to craft one of those. It's got a lot of backlog in processing right now that it can't do because we're missing gold and maybe some iron. But let's see if it made my satchel. Yes, it did. Cool. So it says V to enable auto collect. And we can shift right click to, oh yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see here. Config, yeah, there we go. So yeah, all I have to do is tell it which things I want it to pick up automatically, and it will do that. And we have, you know, this many slots to do that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's basically smaller than the gold thing I have, but I'm not using the gold thing that much, so I'm not going to worry about that. So let's see how many more ores I might want to put in here. Going to want to put coal ore. Alright, so we've got that. So auto collect is enabled. So if I toss that on the ground and pick it up, yep, goes right in my satchel. Cool. So yeah, I like that. Not sure if I'll give up the other backpack yet, because I still have a lot of stuff in there. Actually, you know what? I don't. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the gold backpack. Don't think I need that so much anymore. Most of my tools are in my ender pouch, and the things I'm using the backpack for just aren't that important. Oh, I want the ender IO thing. I keep missing the jump on that. Alright, so, yeah. That's fine for that. So I'm going to take my new satchel and do some more mining, and I will come back when I have some more resources to do that Ender IO thing that I've been trying to make for quite a while. Alright, so I started to do this manually, and then I realized that's stupid, and it takes a long time, so I don't really like doing it anyway. So I'm trying to make gelid cryotheum so we can use that on Cinnabar to get more, you know, to convert Thaumcraft Cinnabar into thermal expansion Cinnabar. So by doing that, we'll be able to quadruple our ores, which we're really low on right now. So I want to set up a system that creates snowballs, turns them into blizz powder, turns that into cryotheum dust, magma crucibles that into gelid cryotheum, and then uses the gelid cryotheum to convert Thaumcraft Cinnabar into regular thermal expansion Cinnabar. Wow, that's going to be a process, but that's the fun part of Minecraft, doing all the automation work. So let's see, what are we going to need for that? We're going to need a glacial precipitator. That will make our snowballs. We're going to need a fluid transposer. We're going to need a magma crucible. We're going to need a couple of ender tanks and probably some fluid conduits. Well, I mean, definitely fluid conduits. So instead of having a tank here and here and here and over at the mob farm, I'm going to use ender tanks to keep the fluid basically everywhere that we need it. And that is helpful, except doing my auto processing really depleted my ender pearls. I have 2 because I turned the mob farm back on. So that's unfortunate. But 2 is exactly the number that I need to make the ender tanks. So, you know, it's fine. So let's see here. What are we missing? We're missing cauldrons. So let's get a couple of those. Actually, let's teach the system how to make ender tanks, because that would be better. Because I have a feeling it's not the last time we're going to make an ender tank. Alright, So there we go. There's the pattern for it. You can see I'm already like a third of the way through my second page. Auto crafting is the best thing ever. So there we go. Ender tank. I want to craft 2 of those. Ah, we don't have enough blaze rods. Wow. Okay, well, let's make the rest of the stuff, and we'll come back to the blaze rods later on. So, I need to make a glacial precipitator. So, let's go ahead and make that. And we're going to need to make some more patterns. I basically tossed all the iron and gold in the smeltery for now, and just doubled it until I get more to triple and quadruple my stuff. So, okay. Glacial precipitator required piston, machine frame, invar, copper gears, and I think that should all be fine. So what about the fluid transposer? To make one of those, we're going to need buckets, any kind of glass, copper, okay, that should be fine. Do we know how to make buckets? No, we don't. Okay, so let's get that recipe in there as well. And go back to fluid transposer. So it should know how to make everything else. Actually, though, I want to make that an OR dictionary pattern because it uses glass, and that should be fine for that. So let's make you OR dictionaried. Now we're going to need a magma crucible. So that's made with, we can use fused quartz for this. Nether brick, copper gear, and machine frame. So let's see, I want to use the fused quartz recipe. And fused quartz is something I want to add to the interface to autocraft. So, okay. So, and we can use OR dictionary because any kind of hardened glass will work for that. So we can use the thermal expansion hardened glass or Ender IO stuff. Now, do we have a lot of nether brick, or are we going to have to teach it how to make those? Not nether brick, just nether brick. Okay, so probably should teach that pattern, and then we'll probably want to teach that pattern as well, but that should be a processing pattern, not OR dictionary. Alright, did I ever make just a regular furnace? I did, and I changed my mind on what I was going to do with it. So, alright, I will fix that later. So, do we have another redstone furnace, actually? I think we do. Yeah, we've got a basic one. So, let's make some upgrade kits for that. Don't know what I clicked on. Didn't mean to click on that, I don't think. Alright, so waiting on that, the reinforced upgrade kit, and then we'll get a couple of these auxiliary speed upgrades. Alright, there we go. So here's the upgrade kits I'll need for the thermal expansion stuff. I guess I made a speed upgrade. That's okay. We'll use that. I even know a place we can use that. So let's make a crafter. Alright, so let's go set up the furnace in here. So let's see here. I don't like things being in the corners. I'd like to leave a space. I was going to put another alloy for this. I guess I'm not leaving space anyway. So let's see. Where's my Yeta wrench? Oh, I decided to carry my gold backpack in my satchel. My gold backpack can carry all my tools, where my ender pouch kind of can't. And then the satchel will be just for auto things I pick up. So here's my Yeta wrench. So let's see. Looks like I don't have anything past there. So let's go get some more conduits. I know, started working on travel anchors like a long time ago, it seems now, and I still haven't done anything with them. We're getting there. It just, we don't have any resources right now, so we're working on that first. Alright, so we're going to need item conduits and energy conduits and possibly refined storage conduits. So let's see here. Going to go ahead and add energy around there. So don't need to go that far yet. I mean, we could go ahead and finish them, but I'll wait on that. So there's the redstone thing. Let's make it hardened and then reinforced. And then we'll stick both upgrades in there to make it fast. Okay, so we're going to accept items from the top, and we were going out the back to get there, and I see why we did that, but that ends up being stupid because there's no back over here. I mean, we could go into the wall, but I don't really want to. Here we had kind of a wall that hid things. Alright, well, we'll just put the conduits there, and I will fix that later. Okay, let's see, where do I want to put this? Actually, I think that's fine. We'll just do that, and we'll disconnect that. Alright, so now I need my tool back. Need to get to the floor a little bit. Alright, so we'll change that eventually. This is going to be an auto extract, always active, and that should be fine for that. So now I need to put that crafter on top. Then we'll use the wrench to set that where it belongs. You know, given we're gonna have to run these conduits down here, I might as well run the thing behind the wall too. I don't want to. I guess we could run it like right up here. That might not be terrible. I may change my mind on this later, but for now, I'm okay with that. Alright, so now we'll put the brick pattern in there, and whenever we need more nether brick, we should be able to get that now. Alright, so back to whatever it is we were doing. Okay, we're making a magma crucible. Okay, it should be able to make all the rest of those things. So the only thing we needed was fluid conduits, and that was for the thing. So does it know how to make pressurized fluid? It doesn't know how to make that, does it? Let's see. What's the recipe for this? It's vibrant alloy. Yeah, let's maybe not do those right now. Let's just do these because it's kind of super expensive. Okay, need a couple more fused quartz, but I don't need that. I need a recipe for it. So it's not a processing recipe, it's a regular recipe. So let's press the recipe button, and there we go. Alright. So now we'll throw all the patterns in here, and let's go see if we can make all of those machines. So I need a glacial precipitator, I need a fluid transposer, I need a magma crucible, I need a couple of ender tanks, which I can't get yet, and I need some pressurized fluid conduits. We'll say 10, it'll give us 16 or so, that should be fine. So we'll put the speed upgrade. Actually, let me take that because I said I knew a place for it, and that place is not in the system, it's over here. So should actually make 2 more for that, really. I don't know if you can stack speed upgrade. I don't know if you can stack upgrades. Okay, it says all our machines are done. So let me go find some blaze rods. In fact, I think it would be a good time to make a blaze spawner, or at least get ready to make a blaze spawner. So we don't have the ender tanks yet, so I have to fight them a little bit more, but let's get a mob imprisonment tool. Do I have any plastic, really? That's okay, we've got lots of dry rubber. We'll go ahead. We're out of latex, so if we keep using this, we're going to need to, not the pulverizer, we're going to need to find some better way of doing this. And the way I'll probably end up doing is, auto crafting, because that just makes it better. Okay, do we have enough plastic now? So close. There we go, a mob imprisonment tool. So I'm going to go out to the nether and get a blaze and get some more blaze rods, and we'll come back and hopefully finish this build. Alright, so I've got my 2 ender tanks. I have no more blaze rods right now. I only got 4 while I was in there, but I did get a mob imprisonment tool, so we'll be using that with our mob duplicator to, make some things. So first of all, let's drain some of that stuff into these tanks, because maybe that's not important. You know what? Never mind. I hate to waste it, but I mean, we're getting tons of it from the mob farm, so all we need to do is figure out some way to keep the mob farm running, and shouldn't be any problem. So I guess what I need to do next is clear out an area over here so that I can build another mob spawner thing. So let's go get the builder, and I need a bit of RF. So do I have any more batteries? I don't even have one in here. Where's my Ender IO one? Oh, did I upgrade it to be part of that? I probably did. Well, so that leaves me just the one thing. Okay, there are no tesseracts in thermal expansion 1.12. So, and there's no other way of transferring energy long distances other than, I think, RF tools can do it. So I think we should look into one of those. So how do we get that? Let's see here. Machine. There's like a battery and like a card that like sends it somewhere. So I mean, it's a tesseract with another different name, but builder, composer, locator, vector, spawner, scanner, a power cell. I think that's what we want. So how do these power cell things work? So table of contents, power storage, probably this. The power cell can store power. Normal version, advanced version. So you're with a wrench, cell size using the GUI. Can also chart items use RF, that's cool. Can be linked to each other. To do that, you have to craft many power cell cards. You have power cells you want to link. Insert one card in the first power cell and the others in the linking slot. That way, all these cards don't have the same ID. Okay, all right. That seems fine. So let's just start with a regular power cell. Why am I crafting stuff? So let's make some power cell cards. You can craft it to unlink it. All right, so there's a power cell card. Power cell, advanced power cell, simple power cell. Alright, so the power cell requires some of these things. Requires prismarine. Do we have any prismarine? We've got 14 right now, so that should be fine. I don't feel like automating actually additions to get prismarine at the moment, so we'll leave that for another time. So let's go put these patterns in the reborn storage thingy, and then we'll craft a couple of power cells and power cell linking cards. Don't have you need simple power cells to make power cells. Okay. Should have looked at the recipe. So we're going to need those, which is redstone, diamonds. Okay. That should be fine. Alright. So, can I make those power cells now? Says we can. So there we go. 2 power cell cards and 2 power cells. So basically, my plan is to stick one of the power cells over here, let it get charged up. Oh, that's pretty cool. 0 RF. Set all size to none. Okay. Alright, so use to connect a power cell. Oh, it's already got one. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm not quite clear what this is doing. Okay, so it's installed the module. So, I mean, I have no idea. Should I... Let's read the book one more time. Not the shape manual. I mean, that would be a good thing to read too, because I can't figure out the shapes either, but... Insert one card in the first power cell, and the others in the linking slot in the middle. So, that suggests to me... Okay, there we go. They're both linked to 4. So now we take this one and put it somewhere else. And we should have 1 million RF anywhere we go. So let's see here. I guess next thing to do would be to get the builder and the void card. Shape card void. There we go. Alright. Look, zombie brains. Alright. So I think we will put the builder down right here. Then we'll take the void card. I want you to, there we go, there's the builder. So the first corner is going to be this guy. The corner is going to be somewhere else. I'm thinking right about at the edge of this, but at the top of this platform. So, ought to be high enough, I think. Okay, we've got the new settings, copied the shape card. So hopefully that means it's going to clear out all of that area. So let's see if that's actually what happens. Let's see, you've got some power, but should be able to output on all sides if I, link you. There we go, 1 million RF, and you're getting plenty of power in there, and we're just taking power from the system. Cool, that's what we're looking for. So, okay. So there we go. It's just clearing out the stuff. I think I went too far. Yeah, we went one level down. I didn't mean to go. Because I clicked on the block here. I should have clicked on this block, the air block, not this block. So let's take the shape card, and let's say the offset is 5. And let's show the working area. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so turn that off, and let's restart that. So we'll have to go fill this in. That should be okay. Did it kill a cow? I think it killed a cow. Looks like it operates on a chunk-by-chunk basis. So, pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Some flat terrain and, some place that needs to be filled back in. Which we can use the builder for, too. I love the builder. It's my favorite thing ever. So let's take this card. Let's take these things. And we'll go get some... kind of stone or gravel. Actually, we'll get dirt. I think it'll be more than that. We didn't clear that much area. Oh, gonna need my shape card that builds things, not just the void shape card. Alright, put that back, put that away. So this power celling is going to be very handy. Alright, so we'll place the builder back down. And we're going to place the shape card. I'm going to fill in from here to here. May as well take the iron. I mean, we're right here. And I'm so low on iron. Coal I don't need. Copper I don't need. Not going to worry about that. Okay, so you're going to be on to activate. Yep, there's the area you're going to fill in. Cool. And we need to give you material, so I need a chest. Did I bring a chest? No, I didn't bring a chest. Of course not. Should build one of those porter things where you can report back to your base. That would be helpful. Alright, there we go. Get the chest. Get the chest, store the dirt to fill the area in. And there we go. So, take the shape card. Use about half the dirt, I guess. Alright, where's my axe? I'm liking having all my tools in the same chest now. It makes it easier to find things. So, should I build the same kind of infrastructure I did for this room? I mean, it doesn't need to be that big because I wanted a bigger area to kill mobs over here, but I don't need one for this. Also, I have to wonder how I'm going to kill the mobs. I want to make another mob crusher or do something different. Gonna have to think about that. Alright, I'm going to go clean out some of this area and build a new room. And when I come back, I'll show you what we've done. And we'll get to work on building whatever I'm going to build to kill the blazes that I'm going to spawn in there. Alright, I'm going to wrap the episode up here. Next time when we come back, I think we will actually finish the blaze farm. Here is the basic building I have laid out to do that. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.